Hi everybody, welcome to my Minecraft Beta 1.4 update test drive. This is how to find cocoa beans and use them to craft cookies and brown wool. Do you craft cookies or do you bake cookies? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. So what you need to find cocoa beans is a dungeon. And hopefully inside that dungeon chest will be cocoa beans, but not always. Now this is an interesting map. I just generated it here with a seed that someone had given me. The guy's name is reddead_Zora or redead_Zora from Twitter. He gave me this seed, and I'll write that out in the description if you want to try this out. So generate a map, use the seed, and you'll get a dungeon, two dungeons actually, that dungeon and this dungeon right next to the spawn. And I know that one of them already does have cocoa beans because I checked. So that's how you get cocoa beans. Now cocoa beans were added to the game in 1.2, but you couldn't get them in your game. They were available only through an inventory editor or some kind of hack or cheat, but if you want them now, you can actually get them. So first you've got to find a dungeon, and here's a dungeon. And find the chest in the dungeon, which is here in this map. And fortunately, boom, yes, cocoa beans. One pile of cocoa beans. I'm taking a saddle just in case I come across a pig and feel like a riding. Alright, now let's take our cocoa beans over here to the workbench. And let's craft/bake cookies. So I've got my cocoa beans, and I've got wheat, because you need wheat for cookies, right? And that's what you do. So 2 pieces of wheat, 1 cocoa bean, cocoa bean, and you've got cookies. You get a stack of 8 per cocoa bean. So I already have some more cocoa beans here in my chest, which I've cheated to get in just for demonstration purposes. And as you can see, let me just show you that you can't stack more than 8. Trying to drop it on there. So they're limited to 8 in a stack. And let me show you what they do. I was on peaceful just to muck around a little bit in here, but so I'll go ahead and do a slam dance with a cactus. Rave. And then right click, and a cookie will replace half a heart per cookie. So that's about it. Nothing fancy, nothing special. You know, the advantage is that you can stack them, but they heal so little that they're not even really worth taking up a whole lot of inventory with. So 1 or 2 stacks, they are good in the event you are, you take a small fall or dance with a cactus and you just want to get that one little half heart back, just like that, and you don't want to waste a nice piece of cooked pork or mushroom stew. So it does have a benefit there. Secondly, why am I going over there? Let's go grab some more cocoa beans. Oh, I've got them. The other thing you can do with cocoa beans is put some wool here. Cocoa beans, you can make brown wool, aka poop blocks. Thank you, Hodge Josh and the Shaft podcast for getting the poop block stuck in my head every time I see one of these things now. So that's a poop block. Now you can also get these poop blocks, brown wool, from brown sheep, which will spawn in the wild. I don't see any. In fact, I don't see very much out there right now. But they do spawn. They're brown, obviously. You walk up, punch it in the face, it'll drop some poop blocks. Brown wool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the cocoa beans and brown wool session. Let's go ride a pig. Okay, anyway, guys, till next time. Oh, and don't forget, I'll put that seed in here for these dungeons. You guys can check out cocoa beans and give it a try. You can also use an inventory editor. There's one called InVedit, and cheat, get cocoa beans in very quickly if you want to make a whole bunch of cookies and sell them to your neighbors. Alright, I'm off. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.